Right, okay, good evening everybody. Well, good morning, because you'll be watching this, yeah, we go forward in time to do this, so just to explain, we record this, it's Friday night right now, but you'll be watching this Saturday morning when it comes out. So, yes, good morning everybody, welcome to the Blue and Red Football Thread, brought to you by myself, Mr. Drone aka Nick, and
Kev, KC Works.
Yep, we're both here, we're going to bring you, this is episode, I don't know, something like that, of our new show that we've started doing, having a little goer.
Old hands now.
Huh?
We're old hands now.
We're old hands?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I thought you asked me to old hands. Is that a saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get used to something,
yeah,
you get to be an old hand at it.
Okay, okay. Kev wants to old hands. Introduce next week like that. Yeah. We're not that close. So anyway, that's what it's about. We just digress every few minutes. This is, like I said, episode 6. This week we are going to discuss obviously the usual, which is Liverpool's last game against Palace. Their next game, big one Sunday. We'll talk about that probably a bit more in depth. Then we've got Everton's last game, come on you Blues, and our next game tomorrow, and then we've picked out a couple of topics. I want to talk about Everton and the media a little bit. You want to talk about the
European co-efficiency, yeah.
Okay.
We'll go more into it once we get to it.
You will. I don't know what you want to talk.
Okay, yeah.
You will. I'll try and chime in.
It's a little bit worrying. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll throw my tuppence in. And last but not least, I want to just touch on Paddy the Baddy Pimlet. Big fight tomorrow, which is big interest to me. Not so much yourself, but I'm sure you'll be supporting.
I'm not a massive. I watch the big events. I watch all this. I watch all.
Molly. Yeah. Exactly. Local.
If there's anything like Conor McGregor, I used to watch his, but if there's like a championship going on now, I don't know who they are.
No. Okay.
So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'll be talking about that mainly.
Boxing for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's get going. Run the intro. Right, okay, welcome back. That's our lovely little intro that, as you can probably tell, I put together myself with the help of a guy who'd watched and sent us that, the little
the
logo, the title page thing. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Better than anything we could do.
Yeah, and you know what, receiving that, the thing that says Blue and Red Football Thread, by the way, everybody, receiving that was what made me think, I'll just do a little intro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anybody's good at doing little intros or anything and fancy giving it a go, we're
if you think it's better than the one we've got, yeah?
It will be. Come on, it will be. Anyway, there you go. So, first up this week, we did Everton last week first, so it's only fair. You talk about yours, so last week...
Okay, last week, Liverpool again, going behind.
Yeah,
It's getting worrying now. I know we're top of the league by a couple of points, but I'm worried about our strike force.
Oh yeah?
They're not. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you think I'm wrong on this, I don't think they're doing enough up front. Yeah.
It's...
Don't get me wrong, the whole team's playing well, they're getting in positions, but we're not sticking the ball in the net. And it's worrying me.
It's funny, isn't it? I mean, it's funny that you say that, because I'm looking at your recent results, and you've got, you beat Palace 2-1,
the stats look
2
good.
against Sheffield, 4 against Fulham, 4 against Lask, and that 1 against City. But
we're going behind, mate, and it's not good.
I actually get what you're saying, and it's bizarre to say when you're top of the league.
Yeah.
You should be, and I'm sure there's fans that will watch Kev and be like, oh, shut up, will you? We're top of the league.
Stop being next to them. I know, you know what? I'm made up with top of the league, but
of course you are. Yeah.
Watching the games and thinking, we should be burying these teams, not right. Liverpool have got 18 points from losing positions this season.
Really?
That's a lot.
Really?
Yeah. that's a lot of points to be gaining from losing positions. We don't want to be in a losing position. We want to be in, we want to be comfortable. Okay, the odd game, the big games, Everton, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, Man United, let them be tight, not be tight against the teams further down the table.
Fulham, for example.
Yeah.
Fulham was a dodge, especially being at Anfield, I suppose.
Palace haven't been playing brilliant.
Honestly, Palace, if it wasn't for Alisson early on, Palace could have been 2 up.
And that's the difference in the goalies.
Yeah.
If that was Kelleher, we'd have lost that game.
Then they got that pen, but it was disallowed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Then the other one, the pen was given, wasn't it? Like about 5-6 minutes after the actual event.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but it felt like that long.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. I'm sorry, was it Kelleher in goal, was it? Yeah.
No, Alisson in goal this weekend.
Oh, it was.
If Kelleher was in goal, we'd have lost that game.
Could have been different. Do you think? Yeah. Okay. Big statements.
Alisson,
from Rick.
He's the best in the world.
Okay.
I reckon he's the best in the world.
Yeah.
So, if Kelleher was in goal, he wouldn't have made them saves.
Yeah. Oh, look, fair enough. It's your shout. I don't watch them as much as you do, and you did mention this against. I think it was against Fulham, wasn't it? After we spoke about the Fulham game, and you had said that, like, if Alisson was in goal, it possibly wouldn't have happened.
It'd been a more comfortable win, that.
You weren't just saying, were you? It was because of these saves. You were saying it's because of the defence. The team plays differently.
I think the defence doesn't. If the defence hasn't got, if they got Alisson behind them, they'll be a lot more confident. They'll be, they can play better.
Yeah.
And Van, as I said in the last one, Van Dijk said this about the last goalie. He wasn't confident in him. When he got Alisson in, he was a lot more confident.
Yeah.
It
does go without saying as well, doesn't it? That if they've got a solid goalie behind them, then obviously they feel like they can play with a little bit more freedom. Got more trust. But but you did get the win. What did you think? Palace had Jordan Ayew sent off.
Yeah.
What did you think about that sending off? It was 2 yellows.
It is what it is.
Well, I honestly thought they were soft.
It might be soft, but the thing with yellow cards is, like, this is why I'm happy with Sim. And I'll mention Sim Bins next week because I want to talk about the cold fishing this week.
Oh yeah, we were going to go Sim Bins. Yeah. Okay, Sim Bins next week. Sim Bins next week.
The reason why I'm in favour of Sim Bins is those cynical fouls. When you can have 2v2, then a player goes past one of them, then you got 2v1. But when the player's gone past you, you'll pull him back, and it'll be a yellow card because it was another defender, even though it's probably going to lead to a goal because you got 2v1.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm in favour of these Sim Bins coming in. At the moment, that's just a yellow card.
Get away with it.
That's a red card for me.
Yeah.
So
would you?
That's a soft yellow card.
Would you have said then?
At the end of the scale.
Would you have said then that Van Dijk's really should have been a red?
Possibly, yeah.
When they did get the penalty. Yeah.
But it again, can you get punished for the same crime twice? They've given the penalty as well as giving a red card is a bit unfair. And that goes for any foul that gets that penalty and red cards. I think it's unfair.
Do you?
It's a double jeopardy, yeah.
Yeah, but that...
You're being punished by the penalty.
Yeah, but you're also being punished by a free kick, aren't you? You get a free kick off a yellow card, like...
I know,
a free kick, not a yellow card.
Okay, if you deserve a red card for that free kick, then get the red card. It's that free kick doesn't necessarily lead to a goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The penalty pretty much does.
Penalties, I think 90% of the time do lead to goals, don't they?
Yeah, you can stick 11 men in front of a free kick. You can't.
Yeah.
You can stick one.
But you did pull it back. Beat them 2-1.
Yeah.
Late goal by Harvey Elliott, which was a good goal.
It's. I'm enjoying the wins, but I'm not enjoying the way we're getting wins. That's the only thing.
Because even Salah's goal was a big deflection, wasn't it? It was huge deflection, and like you say, that it then takes late on for Harvey Elliott.
If you get the shots off, you got a chance of scoring.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
Of course you have. Yeah. So that put you top of the table.
Yeah.
And
which is good.
The thing is, as well, though, it's. I do understand what you say about, like, it's not like your forwards. If your forwards were doing more, perhaps you'd be, you're top by 1 point. But if your forwards were doing more, perhaps you'd be. Who knows?
or that international break against City. I'm still fuming over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the strikers are scoring more, then yeah, I think we could have been a good 4 to 5 points clear.
Okay, yeah. Who knows? You played
Last
Union
night.
Saint Gillois. I don't know how you say it. Do you know how you say it? Is it
I don't know.
Gillois? Anyway,
USG.
You played USG last night in Belgium. It didn't really matter for you guys.
Liverpool 21s, please.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring this up personally because my little mate Lewis Kumas. Oh, he was there with the first team. He sent a picture. Well, he's my lad's mate, and he sent a picture of me lad. You know, he went in and he didn't get on. He went in and his shirt was up, you know, in the dressing room and all that. And it is, and he does train with the first team like a lot.
But to be involved in the first team, you have to train for the first
exactly.
with the first team. So yeah,
he was there. Do you know what as well though is so I was devastated for him. Him that he didn't get on because he did. You know, Klopp got as many of the young lads on that he could, and obviously it just wasn't his time for whatever reason. I do think that where he plays in that when Liverpool were 2-1 down and Klopp made a change and brought Darwin Núñez on, I do think that if Liverpool were not losing then it would have been Kumas and he would have just kept Núñez on the bench. Because ultimately, I know it's a game that didn't matter.
It's a good thing Klopp's put his faith in those young lads.
Yeah. Give them a go in Europe.
I'm
good to see.
glad Kwanzaa got his first goal for the Reds as well.
Yeah.
He'll be a big play for us.
I think so too. But on just going back to Kumas, his family actually were flying over to see him and hope that he played. You know what? Their plane got cancelled. So because that was going to be his first full professional for the first team. If he got on, their plane got cancelled in the morning, so they couldn't get over, and he didn't play anyway. So in a way, there was a little bit of silver.
Kind of relieved that he didn't.
Yeah, a little bit of silver line that they.
My kids have been devastated.
Yeah, I think they would have. But yeah, gutted for the lad. I was really hoping to kind of rush down, put it on last night. I was like, come on, get him on. But his time will come. But as we say, touching on that, didn't matter that game, did it?
It didn't. No. But when I get to later on, it kind of did. Okay. So I see where you might be going with that. So let's move on to this Sunday's game, 4:30, and this is the games we like. So remember, I think the other week we said there was a 4:30 game, and it was there was like a rubbish one on. Sure, we spoke about it, did we? There was a rubbish 4:30. And we said Man City and Liverpool.
It was a Man City and Liverpool. We were saying
should have been a 4:30 on a Sunday.
These are the ones you want. Liverpool, Man U. This is what you want to watch. 4:30 Sunday.
But I didn't put it the Premier League.
You've got everything out the way for your weekend. Knowing that I'm going to sit down and watch this 4:30 game on a Sunday with me roast dinner. See how it goes. Don't think you'll be sitting down with roast dinner because you're going to head towards the.
I'm going up there. Yeah, I'm going up there. I'm going to get my drone up and I'm going to film the crowds in the stands from St George's Church.
Yeah. St George's Church because
you've got to keep your a good distance away from the ground on match days.
Got to maintain distance because there will be a flight restriction in place. It's a temporary flight zone. There are almost like loopholes that people could attempt, but the likes of myself and Kevin wouldn't do that because we're not there to. We don't fly our drones to cause aggro.
So I'm going to be about half a mile away.
Yeah.
You know yourself with the
Zoom. The zooms on our drones.
The zoom will compensate that.
Yes, it will. The zooms on our drones. So you're gonna record some of the crowd like going in.
Yeah. I'll be filming the crowds in the stands. It's gonna be the first time that we've got fans in that stand.
Oh yeah, that's exciting for you guys.
For the match.
57,000 seater. For the Man U game.
The first 13 rows are corporate and they will be empty.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I was going to ask. I'm glad you know that.
I counted them.
So I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
So do they account for, because it's a 61,015.
Yeah.
So there's 4,015 seats there, is there?
Yeah. Right. 13 rows and they go all the way along.
And obviously the reason why it's corporate is because those bars and that just are not ready yet.
So you've got the upper concourse and you've got the one under it, and that doesn't look at all ready.
Yeah. If you want to have a look inside of the Anfield Road stand, Kev, as you should know, as Channel's KC Imageworks, you were at the test event Monday this week, earlier Monday.
Yeah.
Kev did get me a ticket, but I had a family funeral, so I couldn't make it on the Monday. It was just unfortunate timing that way.
The amount of times I got stopped,
yeah,
recognised, and then going, "Where's Mr. Jones? Can't make it."
Oh, really? Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
oh,
so
that's nice.
People were asking for you.
That's nice to be. And to be fair, you have texted me saying that as well. That there was a couple of guys asked. So thank you very much. But yeah, so if you want to see that, drop over to Kev's channel, and it's near the top. I think you've only done a couple of videos since then, maybe one video. Have you not done any since?
No, I've done none. No.
Okay.
No.
So it was Kev's last video.
Yeah. Well, I have got one going on tonight. Chris Markey, photography.
So then it won't be Kev's last
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
It'll be the one before.
As standards first.
But it looked good.
Yeah.
The Anfield road stand.
Yeah. It's unfinished, but you expected it to be unfinished because needs a lick of paint here and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But apart from that, mate,
it's functionable.
Right. I mentioned there's these drop down curtains. I go, what's behind them? And I should have known what's behind them because I filmed through the windows. It's like T-bars in the centre.
Yeah.
And they're not ready. So
Yeah.
that's why there's curtains around them.
Okay. One of the other guys mentioned that the amount of stairs, is it stairs only going up to the top?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Now, there are lifts, we've seen the lift shafts getting built. We know there's a lift there.
But the lifts won't be accessible.
I don't think they weren't ready.
Surely lifts are not
what I'm saying
accessible.
is, if you're not good on your feet, surely they'll be able to
Yeah,
use the
of
lift.
course. I'm sure there will be that. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but there's no escalators or nothing like that.
No, because there's people in the queue with me going into the upper tier who weren't good on their feet. And he said, well, we'll accommodate you in the lower tier. He said, well, I've seen the lower tier, I want to see the upper tier.
Yeah.
How do we get up there? Up the stairs.
Yeah.
And that's all they had available to them. So they wanted to see the upper tier, so they forced themselves up the stairs.
I mentioned this well because there was a chap that went who did send me a video. He's like, I'm no photographer like you, Nick, but here's a couple of videos. Thank you very much to the person that sent that. But the main video, the longest one, was like of him walking up the stairs. So it was basically of someone's arse in front of him. See, but the video went on for ages, like.
Yeah, I know. I filmed myself going into it, so I'll film going upstairs, and then it was going on. And so I cut the first, I went up the first flight, cut, went up the last flight.
Yeah, give people false security, thinking...
it only takes 5 seconds to
it only takes 5 seconds, but it's not. The beauty of editing.
Now the funny thing is, going up the vomity into the stadium, you don't just go up and then there's the stadium like every other ground or every other stand at Anfield. You go up, around, and then up again, and then you're in the stadium.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't see the inside the ground from the concourse.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, if you watch my video, I'll go up, around, and then up again. So there's I've just 3 flights of stairs.
Just crossed myself off there. I haven't watched that video, have I? No, I didn't watch it all. It was like nearly an hour.
It goes on for ages. Yeah, bloody hell.
No, but you have to show. You said there was loads to see.
There's loads. There's loads to see.
Oh, that's okay. So you go.
It was all like 15-second clips. All yeah.
Yeah, that's funny though, because for the likes of when I'm at Goodison all the time, you always walk down to go half time, whatever, you're walking down and you stop them by the stairs and look. So what you're saying is though, you have to go down and round. So
yeah, so if you're in the concourse and a goal goes in, everyone starts running up, don't they?
You have to run up and run.
As if they're going to see something.
Yeah,
the goal's already gone in, they're still running up.
Yeah.
So everyone runs upstairs.
Yeah, that does happen as well. That does happen.
Now, if you're in the concourse and a goal goes in, you gotta go. You gotta do a spiral up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe that's the thinking behind it. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, drop over to Kev's video if you want to see that.
Yeah.
Liverpool Man U Sunday, as we were just talking about, you're going to record some from far away.
Yeah.
But let's just have a little look then. It's the 4:30 Sunday game, as we've said, and we'll look at, like we normally do, any new Liverpool injuries. I don't think there's no new ones at all.
Yes.
Is there?
Well, yeah, but McAllister, he was out last time, wasn't he?
He was out last time?
Yeah, so the long term is Bajcetic.
So he is, McAllister does say potential return Sunday, but it does say he's currently being assessed and he's currently at 25%, so
yeah.
That's not
But
good.
then again, it's at 25% for Haaland against Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
And look what happened there.
Yeah, I don't think we ever get the full truth from the clubs, and because they don't like to give it away, do they?
But Matip's joined the long termers now, isn't he?
Matip's out.
Thiago's back in January.
Matip's beginning of next season,
Yeah, Robbo's back in January.
Yeah.
Jota's being assessed, McAllister's being assessed, so yeah. Bajcetic is... No return date.
So on that note, let's check out Manchester United. Manchester United were beaten by Bayern Munich, dumped out the Champions League, and from what I heard, the crowd and that were awful, and the game was awful.
Well, yeah, and so they should be.
Yeah, and then you get at Old Trafford as well. You'd expect them to give more. Then at Old Trafford last week, beaten 3-0 by Bournemouth. Although they managed to beat Chelsea, beaten by Newcastle. They're not. I mean, this is not the Manchester United.
Man U turned into Liverpool of the 90s. Definitely.
Okay, yeah. I think they've just turned into I think they've turned into the Everton of now.
No, went through such a brilliant spell and then just fell off a cliff.
Yeah, and they have fell off a cliff, but the cliff almost seems to be never ending.
Liverpool lost Dalglish, they lost Ferguson. It's kind of the same pattern.
Ferguson is obviously that would affect any club in the
unreplaceable.
Yeah, it shows, doesn't it? Unreplaceable. But there's rumours that they're looking at Potter, isn't it? Graham Potter. Rumours.
Yeah. No, there's strong rumours as well.
Yeah. But listen.
I don't think it's the answer.
I don't know what
Chelsea found out.
Chelsea did find out. Chelsea are a mad club though. Let's look at their injuries. Tyrell.
I think it's better to list who's not injured.
Wow, yeah, okay. So, Traore, Sancho, we could get them. So, Rashford.
I think it's the whole first team.
Yeah, Rashford was just ill. Rashford's alright. They confirmed Rashford and Luke Shaw. They've now been confirmed as okay. I know that. So, you've got Lindelof being assessed. Should be back for Sunday. Mason Mount should be back for Sunday. Martial out. Fernandes suspended.
Yeah, suspended. Fifth yellow, yeah.
And Casemiro still out?
Yeah.
Who the hell are... And Eriksen's out?
Yeah.
Who's in midfield?
Your guess is as good as mine. It's not looking good for them.
That's a bad time to come to Anfield, that. To go to Anfield. Harry Maguire's out. Oh, you'd have loved him to be playing, wouldn't you?
Means he's been playing well lately.
Yeah.
To be fair to him.
Yeah, wasn't he in for Player of the Month?
He got it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm not having
Manager of the Month.
I'm not having that.
I don't know where it comes
from.
from.
got Manager of the Month?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a month in arrears though, isn't it, surely? Did he get the Manager of the Month in November?
Yeah.
What the hell? Sorry, I'm just looking at their results. Okay, so they beat us. They beat Luton. Copenhagen doesn't matter in any events. They beat Fulham. Okay, they beat us, Luton and Fulham, and he gets Manager of the Month. And okay, whatever. Anyway, thoughts then. Sunday. What are you going for?
I'm confident.
Got to be.
If we can just find our shooting boots, them strikers find shooting boots, it's a cricket score. It really is.
I agree. I think Man United are there not just for the taking, they're there for the
last season. It wasn't a 7-0 game, to be honest. United started really well last season. They could have scored, but didn't. And then we scored, then their head stopped, and then we just scored and couldn't stop scoring.
That can happen in some games, can't it? But
this could be
everything's going for you. You've got you're at Anfield for a start.
Yeah.
Sunday, 4:30.
Most fans
will be well up for it. You've got 57,000 in there. They've got injuries. It doesn't look like they've got much of a midfield. Looks like you guys could be almost back, almost to full strength. There's obviously a couple missing, but what footy club hasn't got people missing? But
we're missing Robbo, defo. We're missing Jota. Jota can score goals.
Jota, Robertson, McAllister are your main ones, Yeah, I think honestly I'll probably go for I'll go for a 4-0 Liverpool. You're gonna go bigger.
If last season was 7, you know what I mean?
14. 14 though.
No, I'm gonna go 2 or 3-0.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to 3-0 Salah first?
Yeah, well, that's my bet, but I really think, I think 3-0 will be a really good result for us. Any more than a bonus.
Okay. So we've got a 3-0 and a 4-0. Let us know what you think. We'll move on to my club, Everton. Another great win against Chelsea.
Played really well
last week. We did play well. Thank you. We did play well again. We beat them 2-0. The goal it was kind of a long time coming. Chelsea had a couple of early chances within the first 10 minutes, whereas they could have gone ahead. They had a chance from what's his name? Enzo?
Yeah.
Enzo, sorry.
Yeah.
Enzo, and then the young kid they got from City. What's his name?
Palmer.
Palmer. Yeah.
Good player.
Yeah, Cole Palmer.
Good player.
Yeah, he had a great shot and it was a great save by Pickford as well. And then after that, I think we seemed to take control.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Quite a lot. We played really well again. It looks like really nice fluid football we're playing. And then you get we had a few good chances. Made them make a few saves. Sanchez is his name there, keeper. Sanchez?
I didn't recognise him.
Sanchez.
I don't recognise his goalie.
Yeah, I think it's Sanchez.
It is Sanchez, yeah.
Made him make a few saves. And then you have one where Calvert-Lewin literally goes in with a 50-50 with the keeper. Calvert-Lewin stays down, but it rolls out nicely to Decore.
Yeah.
Slots it home.
And I keep saying that's the one player you want the ball to fall to.
It is at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment it is, yeah. He's got his shooting boots on right now.
Is he at the one last season? He's a player who will score goals.
Yeah, I agree.
With
Definitely.
a half chance, you want him on it.
Yeah.
Defo.
Yeah, and then we had our young lad as well. So just like you guys, you had Elliot to finish it off for you. We had
what's his name?
Lewis Dobbin.
Dobbin is a good player.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him. I like him and he is good. But when he was given a chance early in the season, there was a game. Might have been against Fulham. I'm not sure. He gave it away a lot.
Let's put it into perspective. I've started watching a lot of football. I watch Everton under 21s, I watch Liverpool under 21s.
Okay.
Dobbin, when he's in an under 21s team, is head and shoulders above everyone.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You can see the level he's at.
Yeah.
And it's
first
team.
It is there. Yeah. Like time to start gelling and moving into first team.
Start pushing in, yeah.
Good. And they have as well. They have. And so don't get me wrong, it's not like there's just a few games early in the season when he had the chance at 40, giving it away a bit. It could be nerves.
It could be, yeah.
Games and that, you know.
Under 21s, you're playing in front of what? 200 people.
Yeah.
Premier League, you're playing in front of thousands of people.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But taking it away from him, taking it away from us, thought we were great. And that's 3 out of 3 for us. And they're good. You know, they're good wins, 3 out of 3, and it's the last 2. So it was Forest away. And then you got Newcastle and Chelsea. And you know...
Okay, Newcastle carrying injuries, Chelsea aren't playing great. You can pull that one out, but...
If you don't care, do you?
But you're getting the wins.
Yeah, you don't care.
And you were comfortable.
It doesn't matter if you... Yeah, you were, yeah.
You were,
yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, we battered Newcastle, honestly. Battered Newcastle. And yeah, Chelsea, we didn't exactly batter Chelsea, but I felt we were comfortable. I thought again it was only one winner, yeah. So that, you know, puts us into a solid 17th. But look at that form. Tell you what, the form at the bottom of the table. That you've got Everton with three green ticks there.
Yeah.
The 3 below us have only got 1 tick in their last 5.
But they're playing better.
And Forest and Palace above us, no wins at all in the last 5. So, and then I do the same thing that I'm going to do every week now to the end of the fucking season, is say, what if we had those 10 points?
Yeah.
We'd be 10th.
Yeah.
It is a killer, and I know it's like, yeah, but you haven't.
For European places.
I know, but like, I know everybody's like, yeah, but you haven't, have you?
Yeah.
And no, we haven't, but, you know, and then, again, it's the fact that people keep saying to me, but if you're going to get a points deduction, now just take it now.
It is. Just take it on the chin
now.
If you don't win the appeal, just take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin. It's done, and it doesn't look like you're going to be relegated. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still only...
Down there, yeah.
We're down there, and we're only 4 points clear of Luton. You know, we've got moving on to
Luton are playing well.
Luton are playing well.
Luton are doing all right.
They were unlucky against City. Let's go ahead against City in that.
Fuming.
Yeah, I bet you were. Bet you were.
Okay, they're away from us, but I want us to be like, I want the gap to be bigger.
Of course you do. Of course you do, because we all know, as we said last week.
City finish like a team.
City finish, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So we've got second bottom tomorrow. Big game. It's a big game for us. Huge. We got them tomorrow, 5:30 p.m, which is a nice tea time game as well, because I'll sit down with a curry and a beer or something and put that on the TV. I say that though, but I learned yesterday that my sister-in-law and nephew both work for the same place and they need a lift to their Christmas do. I've possibly been volunteered for that because they live close. I just don't. I know it's going to be R5, isn't it? We need to be there for R5.
Yeah.
Killer.
Loads of traffic.
Killer. Yeah, loads. Yeah. Burnley tomorrow, huge for us. We get 3 points tomorrow, and all the results go our way. You know, we're up into 15th because we're miles ahead of Palace on the goal difference.
What was Burnley last game? Defeat?
We will have a look right now. It was. Yeah. I know it was. Was it?
Right.
Well, no. They drew with Brighton.
I was going to say, I'm sure they got a result.
Yeah, I was remember the Wolves game. They got beat against Wolves. They spanked Sheffield 5-0 a few games ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Brighton.
What Burnley's going to turn up?
Yeah. Our biggest problem, our biggest issue, right? Just moving on to the. Before I do move on, I will say I've heard Burnley have banned our corrupt these cards. They've said cards and any banners,
any anti-Premier League
banners that they're all banned.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a funny one. So that'll definitely stop our fans from taking these little things, won't it? You know.
One thing that's going around on Twitter is if they're going to do that to Everton and not support them, hit them in the pocket, don't ban eating on the concourses.
Yeah. Oh, that's what Everton have said.
Yeah, that's what the fans are saying.
The fans have said, Everton fans do not buy anything.
Anything from the concourse.
Don't spend any money at Burnley. Yeah. So that's apparently that is what's going on. Everton fans that we've said, don't buy anything. Don't buy nothing at Burnley. Take a packed lunch.
Hit flask.
Yeah. I know they've said specifically these because I think that's what they're expecting. But we did, like, obviously before we get going we have a chat and we both said that we were sure the away fans banners and that are checked anyway. We think don't they? I don't get to many away games, not anymore.
In my experience, banners get checked for kite marks and any political, any anti banners, really.
especially away fans. Yeah. But I don't know how they're going to stop these getting in, because you fold them up, put them in your wallet, and
they're not going to get searched that well.
No, of course not. They can't.
They get searched for bulky items, drugs, you know.
Yeah.
Sniffer dogs, shit like that.
Yeah. What I was going to say is our biggest issue is not so much our injuries, but it's our suspensions, and the two.
Who's else?
Branthwaite. Branthwaite is suspended.
Playing really well.
And Idrissa Gueye, who has played superb the last few games.
Didn't Branthwaite go off as well? Injured?
I don't think
so.
Am
I wrong?
I don't think so.
I don't think he went off.
In our last game against Chelsea? Yeah. Let me have a look. Let's check that now. I can't recall that he did. Could be wrong. I'll find it. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Let me see. Everton matches.
Substitutions.
Results. Yeah, go there. Should come up here when it is the. No,
he didn't. No, okay.
No, he didn't.
That was a dream.
There you go. That was a dream. He didn't come off injured, but he is suspended. Definitely suspended for 5 yellow cards. So he's got 1 game out. That's the biggest one. I mean, Idrissa Gueye, like I say, he's been playing well.
He's not the player he was, is he?
No, he's been playing really well, but we've got cover in there. Anana's back. Anana's been injured, and Anana's back.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much like for like, those two players.
I'd say Anana's better.
Yeah, I would, to be honest. So you put Anana in there, and we've got Garner. He's back fully fit because he was ill a couple of weeks ago. So, we're all right in the middle, I think. But defence, we've got, so Branthwaite suspended. And you'd say, we know Dyche does like Michael Keane anyway, and I think Dyche possibly can get the best out of Michael Keane. He's a worry for me, Michael Keane, if I'm honest. But right now, Michael Keane's has got a late fitness test. He's 75% fit, and I think he'll be okay.
No, I've heard Godfrey.
Could be Godfrey.
Yeah.
It could be Godfrey. Godfrey concerns me though as well.
But like you say, Dyche likes Keane, so...
He does like Keane. I think for Keane, I think if Keane is fit to play, knowing Dyche, he will 100% put Keane in. Yeah. Next to Tarkowski, that's his old Burnley partnership, isn't it?
Tarky's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's solid, isn't he?
But we'll be really reliant on him to keep that, because Keane is concerning. He's got a mistake in him. He's got a mistake in him.
Yeah, he's Liverpool's loving, isn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely.
He has got a mistake in him. Godfrey has as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Godfrey's got a mistake in him. I just don't think Godfrey's got that entire centre half brain, if I'm honest.
Yeah. No, as I get where you come from.
Yeah. I think he's as a right back or left back or even in a back five. I think Godfrey could do a job.
So, like Nat Phillips, Liverpool brought him back. I like Nat Phillips.
Yeah.
But he hasn't got that. I say that technical brain.
Have Liverpool brought him back?
Yeah, brought him back. They're not happy with his game time with Celtic. He's not getting played.
And that was the point.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So he's getting brought back January.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Which is good because we've lost Mata. So it's just that little bit more reinforcement to the back.
That's good that if they've said they're not happy with game time, we want you back. But actually, if it's actually because you've lost the Mata.
As I think Matip's the main factor of it.
Yeah. See, the other one we've got here, Mikalenko, had a bit of a niggle, but we think he'll be okay for tomorrow. I hope so, because he's been playing great. He's been superb.
He's scored a goal.
Coleman's out again because he took a knock, didn't he? And Ashley Young's out.
Is that even thinking of then Coleman? Did he go off, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Coleman
went off in the game against Newcastle.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It's all blending into one.
Yeah. You're possibly thinking of Ashley Young. He went off.
No. I really thought Branthwaite went off injured.
Ashley Young, it's all about him. And this going back to the what game did I go to? Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's all about the game against Newcastle. He was put in midfield, wasn't he? Mate, before the game I done my vlog and I was saying, oh, what are we doing here? What's going on? He was fucking brilliant.
He's still got the legs, mate.
He was class.
What is he, 39?
Yeah, I think so, 38, 39. He was class in the midfield. So, we'll look at Burnley's injuries. I don't
That's a good name a Burnley player.
I don't know very often, guys, I'm sorry. Jack Cork, I know him. Don't know. The problem is, and obviously Aaron Ramsey. The problem is, as well, is that you see these names and they do ring a bell. Obafemi rings a bell. But because I don't really know Burnley that much, I don't know if these are like regular first teamers or not. Do you know what I mean? So
I haven't seen any of Burnley this season. If they have, it's been very little.
Very little. So
I can name the manager. That's it.
It shows. Do you know what that does show? How little these little clubs do get on the TV and that.
Yeah.
But we'll name that they've got Luca Cogliosho, Lyle Foster, Michael Obafemi, Charlie Taylor, Jack Cork, Josh Cullen, Aaron Ramsey. The bottom three there, Jack Cork, Josh Cullen,
Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
They've got late, I think so. Surely.
Gotta be on it.
We are amateur Burnley.
Sorry, Burnley fans.
Oh no! Look, it's not. It's not.
I was gonna say it. I'm sure that they've heard of that.
No, that's the Aaron Ramsey we were talking about. You know, the English one, not the Welsh one. Yeah. Just checking. It's him. It's not the other guy.
It's not the ex-Arsenal.
Yeah. So anyway, Burnley have got some injuries, but we're not sure how serious they are. But look, both clubs have got looks like the same sort of injuries and that there. We have to win. Everton have to keep this roll, this run going. You can beat. We beat Forest away, Newcastle at home, Chelsea at home. Go to Burnley. We have to expect a win, but it's Everton. It's football. It's Premier League.
We'd beat City, we'd beat Arsenal, we'd beat Man United, and then we lose to a local club.
Yeah, that's Everton.
That used to be,
it is Everton.
Yeah.
And I did say this earlier to my stepdad and my son who I used to go to match with. We were talking today, and I said I'm really concerned about this game because being an Evertonian, it's what it does. You just think you can just see us. It's so Everton. We'll win those last 3 games, which are clearly tougher than this one tomorrow, and we'll go there tomorrow and get beat.
Yeah.
And it's also because it's so close. It's Burnley that are so close to us. But let's hope not. Blues.
The games are going to take on fast now. They're going to get
really
to win. Yeah.
They really are. Yeah. So I'm going to let my heart rule my head. In fact, no, it's not even head on heart. Really, would say. I'll say a 3-1 Everton win.
On form, I'd say an Everton win.
Yeah.
1, maybe 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
If Everton got a missing Branthwaite, I reckon Burnley have got a goal in them.
Yeah.
Maybe 2-1.
I do.
Yeah. I'll go Everton win close.
Yeah.
I reckon Burnley will score.
Okay. You're going Everton win close. That'll do. We'll take that as a prediction. Okay, so let's move on to this. I'll tell you what, before we go coefficiency, we're still in Everton, so instead of switching it up, I'm going to really quick and say that my subject this week, and it'll be quite a quick one. My subject this week, I just wanted to talk about staying on my club, Everton, and the media. Now, it's been like this for ages, but I just want to raise the fact that the media do not give us
credit.
They don't give us any credit.
Yeah.
Don't give us enough stroke any at all. As soon as there's something wrong, like the points deduction or the financial fair play breach and all that, they're on it.
Yeah.
They're on it. Anything wrong, they're on it. But let's look at one example. Everton beating Newcastle 3-0. All you get is Newcastle's got loads of injuries. Newcastle playing the same team week in, week out.
Yeah.
Newcastle players are tired. They don't give us anything. That the third goal we scored against them was 29 passes all the way around. All the players getting all-aid all the way around. Goes down to Beto.
Beto finishes. Yeah.
Finishes. You put in, because I did it myself. Put in a search. 29 Everton, 29 passes, goal. Do you know there's nothing at all. All the ones I've come on a Google search. You know the first one actually refers.
Everton website.
No. No, because obviously I didn't. The first one there outside the Everton website, Portuguese paper.
Really?
Yeah, because it's better. Because it was better that scored.
Ah, right, yeah.
So the first one that got added was a Portuguese paper. So you'd think, honestly, that's Liverpool, City.
Any top clubs and you do a 29 pass goal.
29 pass goal, it would be everywhere.
It'd be down for the Puskas Awards.
Yeah, it would. It would be plastered, and that they give us nothing. And the same, we beat Chelsea 2-0. You get how poor Chelsea were. How Chelsea can't finish, they can't take the chances. You just don't get any props at all. So, yeah, and then this is added to last week when that Sky reporter said he didn't want to go to the Everton game because of the trouble and you want to stay out of it. Just behave yourselves, the media about Everton. Like I say, that was a quick one to bring up.
No, they do. Everton needs to get more credit, but I think it's all the anti-Premier League. Then I think the media are scared to get behind Everton.
Yeah. In
case it backfires on them at the moment. So.
Okay, this has been going on for a long time. As an Everton, you probably you wouldn't.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah. So I think Evertonians feel like it's always like this. It's always like this.
Yeah.
Something bad happens, they're all over it. Something good happens. Let's do a story about Newcastle.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that was my little rant at all. I wanted to talk about it. That was just me talking. I know. Yeah. Calm down. I'm a drink of my gin.
Yeah.
It's not. It's water. But yeah, Everton fans and other football fans. I'd really love to know your thoughts on that. Do you feel the same as me if you're an Everton fan, or like I say, another fan, or if you're an Everton fan or another fan, do you look at me and go, Shut up, Nick. You're talking wet. They always give you credit, and if so, show me some, please. There you go. My little rant. Let's move on. As soon as Everton beat Burnley tomorrow, I'll be happy. I won't care about that. Unless the reports say Burnley were poor, this, that, the other. This, you know.
Burnley got loads of injuries.
Yeah.
Aaron Ramsey wasn't playing.
the English Aaron Ramsey.
The Aaron Ramsey.
Right, Kev, what are you talking about?
Right, European coefficient
Yeah.
is worrying me. Now, people get excited that United are knocked out, Newcastle are knocked out, completely out of Europe.
Yeah.
It's good to laugh at them for a bit, and then when you look at the ramifications of it, it's not good for the coefficient. And the coefficient is, you get points, not just in the group, but you get points for winning games for your country in the coefficient.
Yeah.
So the more points you get, so at the moment we're top this year.
Yeah.
In the coefficient rankings.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to say.
Yeah. Is it hard? Yeah.
But with United getting knocked out, they only got 3 points for the coefficient. I think Newcastle only got 2 points, but you get a minimum of 3 points anyway. So even if you score nothing in the group,
you get 3
you
points
get
for
given
just
3
being
points
in there,
for
making it,
participation. Yeah. So that goes towards your country's coefficient. And with United and Newcastle getting knocked out, that only leaves City and Arsenal in the Champions League going forward. So that's only 2 we've got in our thing. Our country's coefficient.
Yeah.
That's for the Champions League. It runs right through the.
It does.
It runs right through the.
Yeah, but they don't get as many points, I think, do they?
No, the Europa League do.
Yeah.
And then the Conference League, I think you can pretty much half what the Champions League and Europa League get. So at the moment, I think England. So it's over a 5-year period, the coefficient.
Yeah.
And I think England are currently sitting third. Now the Champions League goes from 32 teams to 36 teams next season. The top 2 in the coefficients get 5 places in the Champions League, and that'll run down the league then. So you get more Europa League play. Well, it'll run down the Europa League places. You get one more. You get one more Conference League place. Yeah. So, okay, the local clubs are thinking, well, that doesn't affect us. But it does. If you finish in the top 10,
it does, because you've seen these runs, these clubs, and I tell you what, you've seen it. Everton, 4 maybe. Oh, I don't know. Somebody correct me. We finished 4th, was it? But then we actually got in, didn't we? But Liverpool had won the Champions League,
so
we finished 5th. But they said
5th place.
The winners. They changed it for Liverpool.
I think it's a team from
they changed it for Liverpool.
I think I like a team from Azerbaijan that cut till they couldn't enter it.
Yeah, and it's that sort of thing. That's probably a bit of an extreme example.
It was because Liverpool had to do 3 qualifying rounds that season.
Yeah.
And we played TNS.
Yeah.
I can't remember the team we played, but we had to play a 3rd qualifier, 2nd qualifier, and a 1st place.
Yeah. What? Yeah. The point I was trying to make, went about it the wrong way, is like the clubs like my club, Everton. If we had those 10 points back, like you said, we could have been pushing for Europe. I'd say that's next season, and we could be pushing for Europe, but we're missing out because
we've got the league table on it, just to see where
one of our places have gone.
Where
yeah,
10th
to the league.
To 5th is.
Yeah. 10th here.
Yeah.
So 10th, 21 points.
What's 5th?
5th, 30, 9 points.
9 points, which can easily be made up.
Yeah, of course it can. In this time, yeah.
So it was the top 4,
and
it was hard breaking into the top 4, but it's not hard breaking into the top 5.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So going forward, so you get you get points now for. I think you get 4 points for each in the round of 16, which United and Newcastle haven't.
Yeah.
And then every round after that, you get 1 point.
Yeah.
I've seen nothing about if you win it.
Well,
there's no extra points for winning it, I don't think.
I think there was, because I did.
Oh, was there?
Look, it's hard though, it's hard. I'm on the UEFA.
The wording's awful,
dead hard
yeah.
How to read the ranking.
Yeah.
And you go to it, and it tells you about the points. No, you're right. It's just for reaching the semi-finals.
Yeah.
It just goes to reaching the semi-finals.
Yeah.
And
did you think you get like 20 points for winning.
Yeah, an extra 20 for winning for your country. Yeah. You are dead right. And do you know what? This sort of thing is something I don't really concern myself with, and it's the obvious reason why. It rarely concerns my club personally, but you're right to say, but it might.
But do you believe Everton could get to 5th place?
I do. Point, yeah. I do. It's yeah. Oh yeah. I do believe we'll get back there. Get back.
And that's big money. Champions League.
It is.
Extended to an extra 4. Okay, it's only an extra 14, but those 2 top coefficients get the extra Champions League place.
Yeah.
And that's massive.
Yeah, it is.
For the country.
It is. You're right.
So okay, I was laughing when United got knocked out. I was laughing when Newcastle got knocked out, and then I heard about the coefficients and thought, oh my god, that's terrible.
Do you know what's weird when you say about you're right. Do you know what's weird when you say about laughing about them? I want to laugh, especially at Newcastle, because the way Newcastle have been about us recently. Every time I watch European games, there's an English club in it. I just find myself wanting that club to win. I just always want the English club to win. And I want myself, especially Newcastle, I wanted to want them to lose. I wanted to laugh at them.
You know what? I can't say something Liverpool, and I don't really care how the other teams get on. But if they do get knocked, I will have a little snigger. If City get knocked out, I'll have a laugh at. I'll have a laugh about it. Because of all the money they spent, and like they hadn't won it until last season. So I was like, keep their name off that trophy.
Yeah. I understand that. And I understand why it would be different from a Liverpool fan and an Everton fan as well. Because, like I say, unfortunately for us, it's just the reality that we're not there and very rarely in there at all for a very long time. So I think when I watch it and enjoy it, I'll watch an English club play it.
Yeah.
And I will just automatically, I'll be like, of course I want them to win.
Yeah.
I prefer to see the English club go through.
You would, yeah.
You know.
Also, the format's changing next season. Have you heard about that?
Yes. No, I've heard about it. Go on.
So the group stage has gone as such. So you still play 8 games, but you play 8 different teams. So you don't play the same team home and away. You'll have 4 home games, you'll have 4 away games against 8 different teams.
How do they select them?
I think it goes on a seeded basis. I haven't read as I've just seen yourself, the wording's awful.
We'll have to cover that on one of the videos. We'll have to both have a little look into that. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I think it's on a seeded basis.
Right. You're right. I can't not agree. You're right. The whether or not you laugh at them going out, whether or not you care, the coefficiency basis, you really want as many teams in there, racking up as many points. You might say, I don't want them to win it.
Yeah.
But it'd be good if they go far.
That's fine, because once you go to the final, you've got your maximum.
Once you got to the semi-final,
you've got your maximum points.
There. Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can root against the team then. Let's get the English clubs as far as we can. Another thing on the format for next season. So the top 8 in the league, as it is, will go straight through to the round of 16, and then I think the next 16 they have a playoff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you can finish in the first 24 and have a chance of reaching the last 16. So
why change things when they're not broke?
Let's see how it works. It's good. It's so football. It's good for me because I hate playing the same team twice.
Yeah, I understand.
I hate it.
But this is football. This just epitomises football.
Especially when it's like a Union SG. Sorry, just to interrupt you. When it's like Union SG. I don't want to play them twice.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen them once. You know.
Yeah. Or all the teams you've had to play.
I'm happy to play eight different teams.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not like the away games at Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, AC Milan. Know what I mean?
Yeah. If it's seeded though, it probably won't be.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why
Yeah. Because you would be in that top pot, surely.
Yeah.
Although missing out on the Champions League this season.
Because they are still in pots. I just can't remember how they've.
Yeah.
How they're working it.
Yeah. I wonder if that will affect you though, with the fact you're not in Champions League this season. So.
We're still.
Then I
think we're still in the top.
You've got to be
7, I think. I
think you've got to be.
I think we're still in the top 7 in the coefficients.
Got to be.
Because the previous season, we have done well in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm just going over the last 5 years.
Of course.
We should be
of course. Yeah. Of course.
Well, 5 years we've been in 3 Champions League finals.
Alright,
yeah,
alright.
I'm just stating the facts, Nick, that's
We're
all.
moving on. You know.
Right. I mean, one more
Alright, shut up now. I'm moving on.
Go ahead.
We're going to move on briefly, and this is something I wanted to mention. And I know you've got no issues, and I think you'd agree we probably should mention it. But Scouser from our city, say our city. I'm obviously not from Liverpool, but it's only over there.
That's the way.
Yeah, Paddy the Baddie Pimlet has a massive fight Saturday night. You don't know that much about UFC.
I'm not much of a follower of UFC. I'm more of a boxing fan. But I've seen all Paddy's fights. I watched Paddy's in the what was it called, Ring Warriors or something?
Cage Warriors.
Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
See, boxing wise, ring. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, a little, almost claim to fame. I used to train with Paddy. A long time ago. Yeah, I used to train at Next Gen. And when I used to go and you could do like privates. So I used to go in with the coach, Paddy's coach, Paul Limmer. I used to book privates with him, and when I'd go in with him, he'd always get one of his other coaches to basically do it, because when you train like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I can't just go in on my own and the coach tells me do this. You need a partner, training partner.
Yeah.
So he'd often grab one of the lads. It would always be Paddy that was there.
We need a cuddling partner.
Yeah, that's what. But yeah, like I say, little claim to fame. So I did use, but I went to before Paddy was in Cage Warriors. I've been to loads of his like smaller shows, so to speak. When he sets up these fights in random places sometimes, like some nightclubs. One in London was down in a nightclub, I think it was. So been to a lot of them, and it was seeing him grow has been great. So just saying, when I did use straight at one point, there was one time Paul had shown me, he was trying to show me this certain move. I drilled that almost all hour. Then he said, right, so Paddy's now going to give you resistance. A little bit of resistance, you're going to try and catch it. Did that for like 5 minutes. Then he said, right, so Paddy, you now try and tap Nick, and Nick, you try and use what we've been training. That's how I felt. In the space of 5 minutes, Paddy tapped me about 18 times. Anyway, so he's got a big fight tomorrow, and I just wanted to bring it up to say a massive good luck to him. He's against Tony Ferguson, who is quite a bit older than Paddy. Ferguson's.
But he's been around the block, and he's been in some big fights, hasn't he?
You are right, Kev. You are right. He has fought. His last 6, he's lost, but he's fought some big hitters, some big.
It's no shame to lose to these fighters by the looks of it.
Nate Diaz, Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. There's no shame in losing against those lads. Like for me and you, there's no shame in you losing.
Also, then that your names, I've seen Nate Diaz a couple of times. As I know, he's
beat Conor McGregor.
He tapped out Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So there's he's 39 years old. So you'd say Paddy's only like 28, so Tony Ferguson's 11 years older.
But we were talking before this, weren't we? I said if you're a scrapper, age isn't really that much of a barrier.
Absolutely. No, it's not. And I know Tony Ferguson has just done this. I forget what it's called now. Dave something's. It's called like Hell Week or something like that.
Hell Week, yeah. It's like a stamina thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's just done it. Completed it, and he's like 39 years old.
From what I've seen of Paddy, he gasses late on him in fights and games. He
can do. It depends how I think that's an emotion thing, how his emotions get to him. But my money will be on Paddy tomorrow. The one thing I was going to point out, don't want to bore everybody with this, but Ferguson's 39, so they've been in the game, 11 years older. If you look at this, Ferguson, 12th of April 2008, when he started, right? 12th of April 2008. Good Paddy. 2012.
Oh yeah. No,
he's not actually been fighting.
He's been around a while.
Paddy's been fighting since he was a kid, but
I think he was 16, 17 when he first started.
Yeah. 16, I think. So there's only literally a few years fight experience between them, and I just think Paddy's the much stronger fighter all round at this time, and my money's on.
Hopefully he's got it in him to.
Yeah.
to see off the old fella.
Yeah, I think he will have. Taking it away from Tony Ferguson, tough fighter, like tough fighter. That's on tomorrow night. Really late hours. I'll do my classic where I'll probably say, I'm going to stay up for this. It come 11 p.m. I'll be like that.
Asleep,
yeah, it doesn't even start till about 2 in the morning, I think.
It's over there. It's over there, isn't it?
Vegas, yeah. So a lot of hype around that. There's also Leon Edwards is also fighting.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, thank you. He's a champion from London. So he's a British, world champion, but he's British. He's fighting a guy called Colby Covington, and one thing I'll tell you about this, Colby Covington in the press conference yesterday said to him, I'm going to take you to the depths. He said something like, so this not quote, but it's something like this, I'm going to take you to the depths of hell. We'll say hey to your dad while we're there.
Oh, that's a bit.
Leon Edwards' dad was murdered in a nightclub, so that is like... That's horrendous. Leon Edwards threw a bottle of water at him and it went off, so I'm expecting Leon Edwards to...
Hope he gets battered.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to kick his ass. But anyway, just as we're finishing, Kev, I just wanted to bring a little bit of awareness, say, guys, Paddy Pimlet is fighting tomorrow. Let's all get and support him.
Yeah.
Local lad.
On the co-efficiency thing, I'm sorry if I spoke fast, but there was a lot to cover in that, in a short space of time.
Why did you feel like you were speaking fast?
I felt like I just battered my way through it, yeah.
Did you?
I knew I was going to, so I had to, yeah.
I got bored of it.
If you think I'm talking a lot of nonsense, then just, I apologise.
I didn't. I got bored when it turned to Liverpool and I realised it doesn't really affect Everton that much until we...
It might do. You get that 10 points back.
No, you're right. It affects... It could potentially affect every club in the Premier League. Yeah, potentially, because everyone's got that chance. Every time a season starts, you always get a club that pushes. Look at Brighton and the likes. You get the clubs that
Aston Villa.
That push.
They might not finish in top 4, but they might get top 5, and that's a Champions League place.
Yeah.
If we finish second in the coefficiency, top 2 in the coefficiency.
You're right. Yeah. So it does matter. It does matter.
Yeah.
So okay. We'll finish this. We've gone just about over the hour.
We're going to mention that this might be the last one before Christmas.
Yeah, we are. Just have.
Yeah.
This might be the last one before Christmas. We'll have a little break.
Yeah.
But
we'll just see what's what over the periods. We might do something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how we get on.
I just want to say thank you to Lorraine who stopped me at the test event. She watches both our channels. She watches this show. So I want to say thank you to Lorraine for stopping me. There's a few. The reason why I want to thank her is
stopping you from. Oh, just
stopping you and saying hello, and she got on camera.
I wondered. I was going to say, what are you up to?
Yeah, no, there's a few who stopped me and said that they watched the channel. I said, do you fancy talking on camera? Oh no, I'm not getting on camera.
You do?
Yeah.
I get loads of that.
So,
I do my Everton vlogs.
Thank you, Lorraine, for stopping and making my video a bit more interesting instead of just being about me. Yeah.
Thanks, Lorraine.
And she was asking about you as well. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Excellent. People like that are great. It's great anybody that stops for a chat, but the ones that are prepared to go on camera, it does help with the content.
It's not half,
yeah. It really does, because then it's not just us. It's not just our ugly faces talking.
Banging on and banging on.
Yeah, banging on about coefficients and crap.
Getting people's different opinions about
Paddy
stuff.
Pimlet. All these want to listen to is Everton and Liverpool stuff. Okay, finish up there. So this is probably our last one. Probably until the new year. However, depending on how we're both fixed between Christmas and New Year, we might pop in. We might do a live. We're not sure, but we're not gonna promise anything.
Not gonna put our colours to the mast. One thing I do want to add, I got this off Chelsea Fan. I thought they'd gone out of fashion. It's a good old-fashioned fanzine. It's called CFC UK, and it's in honour of Matthew Arden, who died in the helicopter crash in '96. Thank you for the Chelsea Fan who gave me that.
There it is.
So,
Kev said before he didn't even realise these were still going.
Yeah, I thought he'd gone out of fashion. I thought he moved over to online blogs and YouTube, fan channels.
I never knew it was a thing. I've never seen one of them before.
Well, as I said before, Liverpool used to have one called Through the Wind and the Rain. I think that was the last one that went bump for Liverpool. Yeah. If there's any more Liverpool ones, let me know, because I haven't seen them since the 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
I was shocked to find out that was still going.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. On that note,
we'll see you later.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, all the best, guys.
Yeah, all the best.
Thanks for watching our channels and
Thank
this
you.
one and supporting us all.
Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, that goes from both of us, definitely.
And you know what? I'll speak on behalf of the other lads as well. Craig, Paul Frost, Wayne. CP overview.
Forget them.
Get well soon, mate. He's battling cancer.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's put it on his YouTube. He's had an operation. Apparently, it's gone well. He's doing fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just I saw him mentioned it in the comments on the last video. Yeah, get well soon, mate. We didn't know until someone mentioned it. So yeah, hope you get well soon.
I didn't know until Kev just told me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Get well soon. Yeah, on that note, Kev.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I thought you knew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Signing off.